Got him. Good sinker. One up and one down. And Phillips the firecracker. Schwarber in the air to right off the end of the bat.
Welcome to Baseball Extra. Are you ready for some nail-biting, edge-of-your-seat baseball action? Because today, we've got a game that had everything. Unexpected twists, powerful home runs, and a fight to the very last out. You won't want to miss how this one unfolded. Let's dive in. You know, sometimes baseball throws you a curveball before the first pitch even leaves the hand. That's exactly what happened in this matchup. We saw Tyler Phillips, typically a bullpen arm, get the starting nod. And in a rather unique move, he chose to enter the game directly from the bullpen, bypassing the dugout entirely. He just wanted to stick to his routine, and who can blame him? From the first at-bat, it was clear this game was going to be a battle. Phillips faced off against Trey Turner, and after a couple of pitches, Turner was retired. Phillips then got Kyle Schwarber to fly out to right, a quick start for a pitcher in an unfamiliar role. But then, the momentum shifted dramatically. Taijuan Walker, making his second start against Miami this season, found himself in immediate trouble. It was a tough outing right from the get-go for the veteran right-hander. While he did manage to strike out Xavier Edwards with a perfectly placed pitch on the outside corner, that was just a brief moment of calm before the storm. Jacob Marcy then scorched an opposite field single to left, followed by Agustin Ramirez's shallow right field single. With runners on, Miami executed a beautiful double steal, showing their aggressive baseball strategy. The very next batter, Otto Lopez, then crushed a 3-run home run to left field. Miami was up 3-0, and they weren't done yet. Hernandez followed with another single, then a walk, putting 2 men on for Maximo Acosta. And Acosta delivered, a base hit up the middle, scoring another run. In a stunning display, Miami put up 4 runs in the first inning, leaving the Phillies and Walker reeling. Trailing 4-0, the Phillies knew they had to respond. In the top of the second, they got a runner on via a walk. Then Nick Castellanos stepped up and absolutely crushed a ball to center field that went all the way to the wall for a triple, scoring Brandon Marsh. It was a crucial hit, getting Baseball Extra on the scoreboard. Castellanos, in particular, seemed to get a great read off the bat, truly fooling the outfielder. Later, Rafael Marchand delivered a nice single, but that was all the Phillies could muster in the inning, bringing the score to 4-1. The middle innings saw the Phillies trying to chip away. Bryce Harper, after a lineout in his first at-bat, laced a line drive to right center for a base hit, hustling for extra bases. However, a less-than-stellar throw from the outfield allowed him to reach second for his 30th double of the season. But Harper's aggressive instincts got the better of him. On a breaking ball, he was caught hung up between bases, a heads-up play by Otto Lopez completing the out. Then, Brandon Marsh delivered a nice piece of hitting, serving a line drive to left against a lefty pitcher. But once again, a base-running miscue cost the Phillies. Marsh was picked off first base by Liam Hicks. 2 crucial runners taken off the bases in one inning, a frustrating sequence for the Phils, especially as Castellanos also had a close call at the plate, ending the inning. It was clear that the Marlins were playing smart, fundamental baseball, capitalizing on every opportunity. Heading into the 6th, still trailing 4-1, the Phillies desperately needed a spark. Trey Turner, who came into the game with an impressive 178 hits, provided just that. He absolutely crushed a high drive to left field. Hernandez went back to the wall, leaped, but it was gone. A no-doubt home run for Turner, his 15th of the season, cutting the lead to 4-2. The crowd was on its feet, and you could feel the momentum shifting. Turner knew it off the bat, spinning the breaking ball perfectly. Bryce Harper seemed to be finding his rhythm as well, drawing a walk after some great at-bats from the veterans. Then a ground ball ricocheted off the glove of the pitcher, allowing Kyle Schwarber to score and making it a 1-run game. Nick Castellanos followed with a fly ball to shallow center that was caught, but the Phillies had put up 2 more runs. Now it was 4-3 Miami with 2 outs in the 6th. The Phillies continued to press. Bryson Stott, who was 0 for 2 on the day, worked to walk, putting a runner on first. Then Trey Turner hit a ground ball to short. Lopez had it, threw high, and the throw was low, getting past the first baseman. Stott advanced to third, and Turner reached first. But then, a concerning moment. Turner immediately headed to the dugout. He had stretched out, legging out the play, but you could see him signal that he was done. An unfortunate injury for a key player at a critical juncture. With runners on first and third and Kyle Schwarber at the plate, the Phillies had a prime opportunity to tie or take the lead. But Schwarber popped up to left, ending the inning. The Marlins, who had scored all their runs back in the first, still held a slim lead. And then, just when the Phillies thought they might be back in it, Otto Lopez stepped up to the plate again. He had already blasted a 3-run homer earlier, and he was still swinging aggressively. He flew onto left center field, and this one was absolutely crushed way back there and gone. Insurance from Otto Lopez, a multi-homer day for him, and a crucial 2-run blast to extend Miami's lead to 5-3. What an incredible performance from Lopez, providing the necessary baseball highlights for his team. Heading into the top of the ninth, the Phillies needed 2 runs to keep their hopes alive. They faced a tough Baker on the mound. JT Realmuto led off and worked a high ball 4, putting the tying run at the plate. Then another walk, putting 2 runners on with no outs. The Phillies were threatening. Bryson Stott, representing the go-ahead run, then laid down a bunt. Acosta made an incredible diving play on the run, sliding in front of the dugout to get the out. An absolutely sensational defensive play that kept the runners from advancing further. With 2 outs now, Kyle Schwarber came to the plate. He delivered, lining a single to right field. 1 run scored, and JT Realmuto was held at third. It was now a 1-run game, 5-4, with Bryce Harper coming up. The tension was palpable. Baker, deep into his pitch count, faced Harper in a classic showdown. The 1-2 pitch, a ground ball to second base, the throw to first, and the ball game is over. While the Phillies fought valiantly in the end, it wasn't enough. Lake Parker buckled down and collected the save for the Marlins, who, despite dropping 2 out of 3 in the series, prevented the sweep. What an absolute battle right down to the final out.
And that wraps up another thrilling edition of Baseball Extra. We hope you enjoyed that intense breakdown of a truly memorable game. If you love the action, the comebacks, and those incredible home runs, then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth baseball coverage and analysis. We bring you all the best of the diamond every single time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Baseball Extra.